Hey guys, it's Steph back again. I am in the middle of taking down Christmas decorations, and it's kind of a job. So I'm gonna sit here and wrap things and talk to you for about as long as I can. Anyway, if I keep disappearing and stuff, don't worry. I'm here. I'm here. Anyway, want to talk about this because it just came across my desk. Somebody named Jerome something other who runs an Indiana Jones news site posted the thumbnail that I've got on here. I have been thinking about this, been theorizing about this. There have been some weird things going on that Anthony Ingruber would be at least Indiana Jones, young Indy. I think it's a good choice. I would rather see him as Han Solo. He deserves that role. He got screwed over. I disapprove strongly with that. And it's one of those things that I will never forgive Kathleen Kennedy for. If she's even running Indiana Jones now. I'm going to tell you my theory in a second. All right. So, we get this rumor. I've been talking to friends. I've been talking to people. We get the story that the Acolyte, or not the Acolyte, well, that'll soon happen, that the Brats of Blood and Snot are not going to be made by Lucasfilm. Disney dropped the option. And that's obvious. I don't care what anyone says. They dropped the option, not the author. Okay. And then we get this rumor coming out. This is what I think. Kathleen Kennedy is not running Indiana Jones anymore. I have not seen her husband post for a while. But I also haven't seen her since October. Ever since the rumors of the bizarre plot leaks that Doomcock first put out last summer that suddenly showed up in the Daily Mail came out, Kennedy has been persona non grata. Now, a producer can be yanked from a movie for any reason that the studio deems. Doomcock and WDW Pro keep calling her executive producer, though if you look at IMDb, they have not added that word. Okay. I think she is no longer running Indy 5. Her name will be attached, but I think as far as what the production is and where it's going, it's not hers anymore at all. Let me explain why. Remember when Alden Ehrenreich, or Awful Aaron Yuck, as I like to call him, got the role for Han Solo? INGRUBER was basically ready. They were negotiating for him to get the role. And I say, thank God he didn't get it. All right, thank God. All right, and there's a philosophy out there that I have. If you don't get something like a job or a boyfriend or a girlfriend or anything like that, maybe that would have been bad for you to have in the first place. And maybe this is God's way of saying, no, you can wait. There's something better coming. Okay? I think what we are seeing here is something that's unprecedented, but I don't think if this rumor is true, and I've been talking to a lot of people about this, I don't think if this rumor is true that Kennedy even has Indy anymore. It'll say she does, she'll get paid for it, but that's it. Because there's no fucking way her little darling Alden would ever not get that role if she had anything to say about it. Okay? And I know some inside stuff that made me laugh my ass off. Okay? I don't like what they did to INGRUBER. I don't like the fact that Steven Spielberg could use his pull, call in a marker, and fuck some guy over he never met. Okay? It's just business. Fine. If your business is nepotism. Awful Aaron Yuck got the job because he knows Desiree Princess Spielberg, Her Royal Highness, and his daddy is Spielberg's accountant. That's why he got the job. It's not because Aaron Yuck is a great actor and he fit the role so well. He's shorter than I am. And I'll tell you, the reason why I know, all you gotta do is look at him in silhouette. He's a little dude. He's short like, the guy from, he played the kid, Rusty in Christmas Vacation. And he's on a TV show, and I can't think of his name. It's a really, kind of a weird last name. Little dude. He's a little dude. Han Solo's over 6 feet tall. Long, lean, and lanky. A gunfighter. And you find someone who's a semi-dwarf to play. It's like, and then the excuses. Well, it's just a role for a movie. And we wanted to try something else. Well, 250, yeah, Johnny Galecki. He's like that. Maybe a little taller, I don't know, but he's a little dude. Okay, he's a real little dude. And I'm like going, I can't. Oh, and please hit the like button if you can. I really don't see it. I never saw it. I never wanted to. I mean, he's not the guy, okay? He's just not the guy. And now with this, I gotta get some more stuff to wrap up this owl. And now, damn it, not that one. Oh, not that one. This one. And now, sorry guys, with this rumor going about, I can say that I think there might be some cross-pollination. And I think that if this rumor's true, that not only is INGRUBER going to have a role in Indy, and we don't know who he's playing, but he may have a role as Han Solo in Andor. Okay, I've got people. And that would be huge. Okay, and if they're using CGI, there wouldn't be a whole lot for them to do. He looks, if you put a picture of Harrison Ford and his family up, and you put INGRUBER next to it, he looks like he's either his son or his grandson. I'm not kidding. The kid looks just like him. He literally looks just like his oldest grandson. I'm like, who's who? Okay, so that is something that should have been considered. It's not the only thing that should have been considered. A type should have been considered. But I don't expect someone as nefarious as Kathleen Kennedy to be able to understand how important it is to do the right casting. You want the fans to be kept in the movie. And when you do a bad job at casting, especially a role as pivotal as Han Solo, you will take the audience right out of the show. I would say half the reason why people didn't go to see that movie, Solo, is because of Aaron Yuck, okay? If INGRUBER had played Han, enough people would say, God, he looks just like him, let's go see it. See, here's the thing, is they forgot Han Solo appealed to normies because Harrison Ford, okay? They were trying to be artsy-fartsy with this, and it was like, Wrong genre, wrong franchise. Stop fucking around. Okay, so I think we are going to be in for a wild ride the next few months after seeing Kennedy watching her pet project get taken away from her, and again rereading the memo and realizing that people at Disney realize it's a nuclear bomb. And now we got this rumor coming out. You know, this is really going to be great. Okay, guys, this is starting to look really, really good for all of us. Because Kennedy never would allow Anthony Ingruber anywhere near Indy 5 if she still had power. Okay, this is a short video because I got stuff to do and I will be moving around. I still got a bunch of stuff to put in this box behind me. Hey, Matt Piranha, I'll put a couple more things on away and then I'll buzz out. I'll wrap up these 3 things and then, or 4 things, and then I gotta go. So what do you guys think? I mean, could this be? I mean, I'm literally stunned that this actually got on Instagram. But it makes sense. This is the way things are going to happen. It is, sorry, I got to do this. I have to. It is literally the second big piece of news I've seen today, even if it's a rumor. Okay? It is unprecedented. Okay? This is something that I did not expect. None of us expected. All right? I hoped and I theorized. I knew some things that, some people probably think I shouldn't have. But I didn't really expect it to, if it was true, to come out like this. If it's true. Well, my thing is this. If he was brought in, let's say like Indy was just started opening shooting when Andor was close to wrapping. Andor, I would not be surprised to see a young, cocky smuggler named Han Solo and a big Wookiee named Chewbacca in that. Okay, and, if Ingruber was around in England at the time, and I don't know if he was or not, but if he was, who's to say they didn't cross-pollinate? Okay? Who's to say? So, we got that. We got this rumor. We got the fact that it looks like Kennedy's having other things stripped away from her. I really think she screwed herself over with this nasty behavior towards Gina. All right, and again, you guys know how I feel. I have no cares to give about a celebrity talking politics. Don't do it. All right, keep your mouth shut. You're there to entertain people. If you want to talk, that's your right. But don't sit there and look at me and expect me to, even if I agree with you. I'm not going to. Because you're making your audience, half your audience, want to walk away. Okay? That's the thing. There are some things that are really interesting about, again, this is interesting to me. I really think that Kennedy isn't running that production. Her husband isn't talking about anything right now. He's gone to ground on Insta. I don't know. I just don't know. And there's been a rumor about her. And It's not good. All right. There's a rumor out on Insta at an Indiana Jones news site that says Anthony Ingruber, well, for the most, was seen on the set of Indy 5. Okay? She is a non-issue. She really is. There you go. Okay, she seen on the set, sorry guys, of Indy 5. Okay? I am thinking that Jon Favreau, this is my theory, I did not hear this from anybody, but if this is true, I think Jon Favreau is basically the shadow producer of Indy 5. Or somebody. Because Kennedy is nowhere to be seen. She is nowhere there. I mean, no one has seen her. She has not been spotted anywhere. It's bizarre, okay? It is really bizarre. But anyway, you better not be doing... Oh, dog. He grabs the stuff I used to wrap ornaments and he tears it apart. Anyway, I think I gotta go. My husband's gonna be home pretty soon with dinner. And I got a full-scale mess going on in my house, and I gotta put him in his house because he's gonna jump on my husband. So I gotta go. I'll see you guys around the galaxy. And something else pops up, maybe I'll pop up live again. But think about this, and we'll talk, okay? See you later. See you around the galaxy.